Okay, so what I did was I primed the back of this wood with white gesso. And always remember when you're painting on wood to go with the grain, so along the grains. Um, I did that because it grabs the paint a little more. I had my paint all out. I have my palette and all that stuff out. Just getting ready to turn on the camera and you get visitors. So I had to keep painting in order for my paint not to dry up. But this is where we're at so far with me painting this horse. So we're just going to kind of chat and paint. These are not the best glasses. I should have worn my other ones. But anyways, I am trying to do this before it gets, because it's already getting warm out here. I have to call that friggin' Moto Buys again today and find out, you know, who all's coming and who all's not coming. Is she gonna sit there for another month? I have no clue. So anyways, still drinking my coffee. I think that's my second cup. I haven't had time. So basically I've got black, white, and this English navy. I don't know how long we're going to have together before the GoPro decides to overheat. See, it's already getting a film on my paint because like I said, I got interrupted, but that's okay. Gotta take time for family, right? So basically what I'm doing now is getting the highlights on him. Her. I just want to get some, I hope you can see. Like I said, I'm not an instructional video, so it is what it is type thing. We're just going to chat and paint. So I wanted to get some highlights on his little rump here. This right here is going to be all tail. Don't be afraid to get in there and use your fingers. And smudge. A little bit more white. Yeah, my paint's starting to really... Don't work so hard at your highlight. You know, I used to sit there and seriously, you know, do so much needless strokes. You're never going to get it to be exact, you know, as your either your inspiration piece or your someone that you has done a painting that you want to copy or whatever. It's never. We all have different ways of holding the brush. We all have different ways that we see what we're looking at, and so it's just, I'm going to put some dark in here because this is going to be under his tail, and it would be dark down there, right? We'll let the tail be the highlight of that. So yeah, I just kind of work it till I get some three-dimensional edge going on here, but I think on his chin here, or his jowls, I should see right in here, we're going to go with a little bit of dark in here. And yes, I always get totally involved in my paint. Want some more dark. And by the way, my whatchamagoodies, my peaches and my pears, they're not done yet. They're still soft. So we're at 30 hours on peaches and pears. So that didn't pan out this morning. So yeah, my white is getting this coat of whatever on there, and you figure the light is hitting him right about here. I'm really not overly concerned about this up here yet because it's going to be, this is going to be his mane that's flying all over the place. We need to put a little bit of this white and blue up along here. Need to get a thing going on there. Get one above his eye here. Get most of his highlights going this way. He's really got highlights up here because, yeah, this white is really, truly wanting to dry up on me. But yeah, it's starting to get hot out here, so I don't know how much of this I'll be doing. It's not good for my paint. It's not good for me. I don't know how much of this you guys are seeing, but I want to get some action going on over here. It's really weird, these shipping containers, they as it heats up, put a little on the tip of his ears, as it heats up in here, it creaks and cracks and does its little thing, and it's the weirdest noise it makes. Let's put a little around here. Let's put a little more down here. Let's see, I'm going to put a little bit of my action in there. I don't know what we're doing today. I know I'm going to make like a chef salad for lunch for us. I got to go in there and boil some eggs. See, my husband is a bunny. He can eat just salad for a meal, and I am so not that person. I love salad with a meal. I always order a dinner salad if it doesn't come with one. Not him, boy. I tell you what, he can sit there and just pork out on salad and be happy little camper. I wish I could be, but I'm not. All right, we're gonna put a little highlight on his nose here. So what do you think, guys? Are we getting there? I think we are. I think the only thing we really got left is a bunch of hair. I don't overwork my paintings. If the detail comes, then the detail comes. You know what I'm saying? I don't, if I overwork detail, then I end up not happy with the work because then I've taken away the whole idea of it, right? Let's see. Let's get a little bit of black here. Alright, we're set up. This is where we left off. So anyways, today I was in the house and we rented, or not rented, we actually bought on the video, what is it, Prime Video thing. What's that movie called? San Andreas with The Rock, right? And it was, I love that movie. I think it's a little far-fetched as far as the big one goes, you know, in California, but maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I lived out there most of my life, and I did experience a couple, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I tell you, quit asking me. The other thing I want to talk about, so I was watching some of these news things, right? Um, of the buffalo attacking, okay, in Yellowstone. Um, they don't just randomly stand in a group going, you know what? There's a Jeep Wrangler coming this way, and who wants to be the first one to grab that lady in there that looks super nice and is minding her own business? You know, I think that people provoke those big, huge, giant animals. They don't have any respect for the fact that they're, 1,500, 2,000 pound creatures that need to be and want to be left alone. Right? So, I guess there's been like a dozen of these attacks now, so-called attacks. I'm sorry, I'm not buying the fact that these animals are just randomly picking people. I mean, you see these women, especially. What is it about women and their thing? But they're wandering up to these creatures out there, and like they're gonna pet them, like I mean, 12 dozen people this year have decided that buffalo are going. They want buffalo to be their friend and buddy and pal, and I just don't. Um, I don't feel the need. I think that they're beautiful, and that they need to be left to their own territory, and that we need to respect that territory when we're there at Yellowstone. And it's people like that that gets these parks closed down, or they keep scrunching the visitors areas smaller and smaller and smaller because people can't handle it. They can't handle the fact that there's things out here that you just don't touch. You just don't touch them, okay? They're not meant to be touched. Stop touching things. And just like a few years back when that guy went with his dog out there and decided that, hey, that's a hot spring, and he dove in, and his dog, as loyal as the dog was, dove in after him, and all they found were bones, in the end, because it was not something he needed to be diving into. So, yeah, I was watching some of that, and then I was looking at, I don't know, some of your what's trending, I guess you say, on YouTube. And I want to know if there's anybody out there that's watching me from New York or Manhattan, any in those areas. The word is that they're preparing people out there for a nuclear attack. What is with that, guys? I mean, I don't know. I don't live out there. I visited once, but I don't know. Let me know if there's anything out there. They're saying that they're preparing the residents of New York and Manhattan for, like a nuclear, not so much a nuclear attack, but some kind of nuclear event. And I know that we have nuclear facilities out there and stuff, but so let me know if you guys are experiencing that situation out there. I'd be curious to know what they're telling you, or what the reasoning for that is. More dark in here. That's kind of curious. Oh, and the Georgia Guidestones, right? I don't know how many of you guys know about the Georgia Guidestones. I was not a big fan of them, but that's just me. But I hearsay somebody blew them up, set a bomb off, I guess, or something. And so apparently on the Guidestones itself, it stated that there was a time capsule underneath there that was like, I don't know, 6 feet in the ground or something like that. And so they got an excavator team out there or whatever, and did their 6 feet, and there was nothing there. They haven't found this so-called time capsule or whatever yet. So there's that going on. We have this drought going on. Lake Mead is just, it's just sad, you know. We're talking about, you know, not just a lake where people have fun and, you know, and go out there with their families and boat, and people actually pay dock fees out there, and people who, you know, are there all the time. But you're not just talking about that side of it. You're talking about, you know, the whole city of Las Vegas, and then there's Henderson, and a lot of those places out there that depend on that and the Colorado, I guess, you know, for water. And I know parts of Utah, I know that we depend on it here to some point, you know, to be there. And it just keeps getting lower and lower and lower. There's just some weird stuff going on there. So I need to add a little bit of this on the edges here, because I am going down this way. I will bring his tail down there. But yeah, the water situation's gotten really bad everywhere. I think all of us should get together and write our local congressman, no matter what, especially if you're in the Southwest, you know, Arizona, Colorado, Utah, California, Nevada, and find out why they're not gonna, why don't they release permission to cloud seed these areas? I mean, like I said, we had a whole 15, maybe 20 minutes, pretty good rain. It was pretty muddy out here, you know. I mean, it's not like it just sprinkled. It was coming down pretty good, you know. And the wind was blowing it and stuff, and you know, why can't we get more of that? We gotta have this going. Because his hair is like going this way. I'll fill this in with some lighter colors right now. I'm just trying to show some direction here. So there's that. Tomorrow, oh, I was telling you about the bank and Jean, right? So I called the bank today. I got the nicest bank guy on the phone, right? Super, super cool guy. And I was telling him my situation. I just kind of wanted to know where we were. Because, you know, you don't want to go spending your 10 grand at that provisional until you know it's going to remain yours, right? And he was kind of looking over the notes and of what the investigation people were writing in the computer. And he's like, Deborah, I just don't think you're gonna have a problem. I think that you're pretty much got legs to stand on there with this case. And he goes, although I can't say for sure, because, you know, I'm not part of the investigation team, I can tell you in my experience, you know, that things like this have generally gone in the favor of the customer, you know. So that is looking pretty good. And the reason I said he was so cool is that I have been trying, I'm tech stupid, remember, Debbie is tech stupid. I bought a flash drive, simple little gadget, right? It's a flash drive. You put it in, you download stuff, right? But I could not figure out how to download my emails onto this flash drive. It was like, hello? There's nothing in there that says, you know, open with or transfer to or any of those things. And so I'm like, I don't know how to get this email, because if my computer ever went down, right, I mean, I would have some serious problems, because my evidence, everything I have against them is on my computer. So I was like, I was telling him this, you know, and he's like, oh, I can help you with that. I'm like, here I called the bank just to talk to him about my, you know, my money in my account and how long it was going to be there and stuff. And he's like, tech wise. So he walked me through it, and now I got all 68 emails since April 25th on this flash drive, 12 videos, more than a dozen pictures, and onto this flash drive now. So if I have to have it, then I have it. So I get an email after I got off the phone with the bank. I got an email from Motobuy saying that, oh, the driver over the weekend had trailer trouble, so he'll be there this week sometime. And I wrote him back, and I'm like, I don't have a problem with the driver having trailer problem. I have a problem with the driver not telling me that he was having trailer problem, right? So that it would free up our weekend, so that we weren't just sitting here Saturday and Sunday with, you know, picking our nose because we were expecting him to show up. I mean, how rude is that? What kind of professionalism is going on in this world today? I just don't understand. I just don't. I don't understand the lack of professionalism going on in this world that we live in. There is nobody who does their job. And it's like my mom and I always say, we always laugh. When things like this happen, we're always like, you know what? Just do your job. I'm not expecting you to go above and beyond like they used to, you know. I mean, God, if people nowadays had to live in the times when you actually pulled up to the pumps and they came out and pumped the gas for you, did your windows, checked your tires, you know, they wouldn't know how to handle that. I think people would drop dead of the overexertion of the job. I really do. Well, I just want people to do their job. I don't want them to go above and beyond, although when they do, it's awesome. And when people do that, I try to, you know, I definitely go fill out the survey of how did we do today, and I give those people credit because you don't see that anymore. It's just not out there. People don't want to do their job, let alone do above and beyond. And this guy at the bank, he was awesome. You know, he was seriously just awesome. He did not have to go there with me with the flash drive. He did not have to go that distance with me at all. Yet there was no reason for him to. He could have just said, well, I'm sorry, I wish I could help you, but have a great day, you know. But he didn't. He's like, hey, while you're on the phone, I'll help you with that. And he did. And I'm like, wow, all right. That's completely awesome. With my bank, I always get like an email in the next day or so saying, rate us, you know, and I will definitely be talking that guy up. So anyways, that's where we're at with this horse. And the hardest part, believe it or not, about this horse is this name. Because it's wild, but it also has a purpose. It has a direction. This side is going down and out, and this is going down and up. And then this is supposed to be on the back side of his mane, so I got to get more dark in here so that it looks like it's on the other side, right? So this side is all going wild and going up and over this way, kind of like I wish I had this kind of hair, right? Anyways, I am sweating my butt off. I don't know how long I'll be even out here doing this. It's so hot in here. The wind has just died. There isn't even a breeze out there. We did turn the air conditioner off. I mean, come on, come here, I'll show you. And not only that, my camera is going to go off soon because it's going to overheat. But look at the glow, the resonated sweat on my face. I'm about ready to just die in here. And don't you hate it when it runs down your face into your eyes? Anyway, enough about my problems. I'm probably going to go ahead and finish this horse. I have a fan down there. I ordered me a clip-on fan that's going to go up here on this shelf and aim right at me. I ordered two, a pink one and a turquoise one. And one's going to go down there. The fan that I do have is blowing on that pump right now to keep it cooled off on the freeze dryer. That window back there I can't open. This one is fully open. The sliding door is open. Not one single breeze in here. And the RV has got the air conditioner going, so I can't play that out here. So, have I given you enough list of my problems for the night? Tomorrow I take Mom, Carrie from Old Critters, so far she's going to go with. We're going to take Mom down into the other big city that's an hour and a half away, not just 45 minutes away, to see a surgeon, do a Walmart thing, and come back up. The problem with that trip I hate is that it goes right through major deer country. And They make me paranoid for some reason. But anyways, we gotta leave here early. 9:30, 10 is the earliest I will leave, because before that all the deer are out in the morning, right? And then hopefully we'll get back here. I want to get out of that town by 2:30, 3 o'clock at the latest. Our appointment's at 11:30, so we should be home. So anyways, I will catch you guys later. I'm going to end this video on this particular project. I'm releasing all the parts to the resin. I'm releasing my my video, my binoculars with the video in it. I'm releasing a video that I did with just those binoculars. It shows you how awesome they are, and in that link I put a link to the binoculars in case anybody wants to buy them. I don't make any money off that. It's just, I figured people would be going, what kind are they? And so that way the link is there. And I'm releasing some video on some more prepping soon. So until we meet again, pray, craft, prep, and throw in a rant now and then. It does make you feel good. Just ask me. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.